You're excited because Mom's going live. Okay, random impromptu live here, and I'm gonna wait just a moment before I get started. I do like to see that my live pops up here on my personal page so that I can share. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna start chatting. And I have received so many messages from several of you basically saying, oh my gosh, I cannot believe what you talked about, that it resonated with so many of you. And I thought I'm going to keep continuing on sharing more information on this because sorry about that. I need to hold this. I knew that was going to happen. Turn that down. He always decides to start things, you know, right when I'm getting ready to start my live. And then I got this little stinker over here who wants to hop on the live camera. Anyway, so back to what I was saying was I had gotten so many messages that were, you know, people saying, thank you so much for sharing that because it's totally me. You were talking directly to me. I get it. Trust me. I am you. I've been saying that for a long time. So I'm going to talk to you about why. Why do we do this? Why do you find yourself constantly starting over? And see, I think also too, and I'm going to tell you this, I talk to people about this all the time, that I really seriously feel that I need to create a slogan. I was actually talking to the Curbs about this. You know, you guys know my trainer, the Kirby. That it should, my slogan should say, burn the wagon and stop starting over. Because what people think is normal, including myself, I used to do it all the time. I'm on the wagon. Okay? And what does the wagon mean? Okay, let's break this down. I really want you to really think about this. When you're on the wagon, you're telling yourself and other people that you are what? I'm in control. I'm structured. I am perfect. I am not making any mistakes. You see what I'm saying? And so it's unrealistic. It's perfectionism, which is complete bullshit, okay? Trying to be perfect is destroying you and your dreams. And that wagon needs to get burned right along with the whole perfectionism mindset. Because what happens is there's triggers that are involved, okay? And maybe you don't recognize the triggers, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, is that I'm going to help you to find the triggers that are enabling the starting over. But you first have to recognize that you're continuously doing it, and then also do the work and really kind of say, holy crap, that was just a trigger. If I teach you this, it will help you tremendously. The starting over, it's exhausting, it's time wasting, and it's not fun. And Colin has the dog in the pool, and he's going to get in big fat trouble. I just thought I would add that. Anyway, so let's talk about, first of all, like I said a moment ago, the whole wagon thing, okay? Let's not even have that part of our language. Get rid of the wagon. There's no more wagon. You're not getting on the wagon. You're not getting off the wagon. You know the whole, yeah, I fell off the wagon. How many times in one day have you had somebody say that to you? Probably several. Yeah, I fell off. What did you fall off of? I don't want to hear anything about a wagon. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that to my clients. No, we don't, there is no wagon. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a wagon is anymore. You know, because I lived it for so long that it made me finally realize, like, holy crap, that is, what it does is it gives you a sense of it's okay if you fell off. You know, that you have a community of supporters out there. Yeah. You know, and I say this all the time, and I'm going to say it to you again. I'm on the wagon. Oh, you too, me too. Yeah, I just started over on Monday. How many times have you said that? How many times has your friend said that to you? Holy crap. And to be honest with you, let's talk about this. Speaking of, you might have a friend that is your trigger. That the two of you together, you know, let's say Sally falls off. Then you're like, you know what? If Sally fell off, it's okay because it makes it okay. If she did it, then I'm going to fall off too. And then we'll just start over on Monday. We'll be accountability partners. You know the whole thing. You know it. You know it. I know it all when it comes to this. That sounded kind of arrogant. What I'm saying is I recognize it, okay? Everybody does it. They think it's normal. This is not normal. It's not normal. I want to help you get on the other side of that slope that I've been talking about for so long. I did a live last week, I believe it was late last week, and I talked about that uncomfortable hallway. Okay, and so why people are living here, which is that dopamine excitement. I'm starting something new. I'm back on the wagon. I'm perfect. I'm gonna be perfect because I'm on this wagon. And so I'm excited. My dopamine receptors are all excited. Then you start going down here and then you start realizing like, you know, gosh, this is a little harder than I thought. Things aren't going as easy as I thought, you know, all that, you know, which I talked about. So I'm going to remind you again. Let's just talk about this again. 70 times 7,000. So most people live from here to here. Then you've got your hallway, okay? So this is where the wagon lives. Wagon people stay right here. The people that burn their wagons, there is no wagon, and they realize like, okay, maybe I can make a better choice. They're over here. They've gone through this uncomfortable hallway. They burned the wagon. It's gone. They're over on this side. And they realize and recognize that there are choices that they have. So, the main reason why I wanted to do this live today, I just wanted to get that out of the way because I needed you to recognize this, okay, is that there are oftentimes triggers. Now I have 2 dogs in the pool. Okay, now we're in big trouble. That there are triggers, and I have shared with you, I've been very transparent about my triggers. I have people that are triggers. I have days that are triggers, which are Friday and Saturday, usually between 4 p.m. and 9 o'clock, Friday and Saturday, every weekend. Okay, that's a very vulnerable time for me. Somebody messages, hey, you want to get together and hang out, then that's when I've got that urge going on during that whole window, okay? But there are triggers in your life too. And I am here to help you, bring it to your attention and recognize, to help you start to recognize like what your triggers are. It could be people, time of day, smell, song. It could be a person, you know, and it is something that keeps getting in your way. And I've talked to you about that before. There is something that keeps getting in your way, and oftentimes it's a trigger. And then that enables the whole start over syndrome. Okay? So aren't you just tired of it? Let me just start over. It's makes you feel like a failure. It makes you feel like, why can't I stay committed to something? Am I crazy? Like, what the frick is wrong with me? Why do I keep starting over? What is it? So this is why I want to encourage you to start really getting present with yourself, your surroundings, and start to really, really say, oh my gosh, that was a trigger. It could even be something that you ate that will make you crave something. So for an example, let's say I started my day eating cereal, which big mistake, by the way. You don't want to start your day eating cereal. I don't care who you are. Got to try and feed her and keep her appeased. All that is going to do is make you hungry for more starchy, sugary food all day long. So just don't even start your day that way. So that said, let's say I started my day with cereal. Then that would absolutely 1000% make me trigger into eating those other types of foods in that family. More carbs. So then what do? Then I could get into that stinking thinking, well, that wasn't perfect. I fell off the wagon. Well, I guess I better start over. Okay, well, you know what? It's Wednesday. So, you know what? I'll just do what I want until Sunday, and then I'll start over on Monday. Right? And if you do that every single week, like I did for years, you get way behind. And then you start looking around going, wait, what happened? Why am I still here? Why am I still here? So it's also enabling the still behavior that I talk about, right? My friend Ian Pruckner mentioned that before. He talked about, you don't want to be a still person, meaning you don't want to be still there. And it's the truth. So you have these goals, you have this. Ayana, she probably just wants to be on camera for a second. Hold on. Okay, say hi. Hi, everyone. Say hi. Wave. Yeah. Yay. Say hello. Look at my teethers. Yeah. All right, let Mama get back to her live. I'm telling you, I'm in trouble over here. Oh, anyway, so I don't know exactly where I was at. I swiped the comments over, so I'm not really seeing what everybody is saying, if anybody's saying anything. I know a lot of times people just watch. This is the usual pattern. People will watch and then they'll message me, which is totally, totally fine with me. I'm totally cool about that. No problem. Anyway, so what I just want you to, I want to give you a challenge today, and that would be to, Ayana, please, just let me finish. I'm almost done. Blake, help me out. Help me out, Blake.
What?
I'm being ignored. I want you to try to recognize what those triggers may be and what enables your starting over patterns, because it really is. It's, hold on, hopefully the phone won't fall. Here she is. She just got done eating. Look at stuff everywhere. Okay, so what is it that is enabling you? What is your trigger? You have to figure it out. You have to do the work and look for it. And get off of this hamster wheel to nowhere, because that's exactly what the start over syndrome is. And that's the whole wagon thing. And if you keep saying it, she's pulling the cord. If you keep talking about a wagon and you keep, Ayana, please. If you keep, keep up with that language and such, then nothing will change. So you have to also watch what you're saying, because here's another thing. Like, I have a client and we were talking and she's basically said, yeah, I'm a stress eater. Like it's a normal thing. And I said, well, if you continue saying that, then that's exactly what you will be. So you have to recognize, like, oh yeah, when you say it, you are it, okay? And so if you say, yeah, I'm an emotional eater, that's just me. No. We don't want to say that. We want to clean that up. So a lot of what you're saying is who you are becoming and who you are still being. Okay, so I really, really, really want you to just be more aware. It's a lot easier than you think when it comes to this stuff, because people always just say, I'm just stuck and I don't know what to do and da-da-da. And they just think that if they look at their weight loss journey as a calculator, meaning I'm going to count my calories, that I'm going to eat more, or eat less and exercise more, and that's going to fix everything. It's not going to work. And then you're going to get really frustrated, and then that's a trigger in itself right there. Okay? So, comment if you have any questions. Message me so I can help you. If you haven't taken my carb sensitivity quiz, trust me, you will get some quick wins with that. It'll also help you recognize how much starchy, carby shit you're probably eating. You could go to kellydcarbquiz.com. Okay, little one wants to get down now. That'll help, okay? And then, she's almost walking. This is scary. And then, I also have my scholarship opportunity out now as well. That will be going through the 31st. So apply. You have nothing to lose, okay? And to apply for that, just go to kellydScholarship.com. I'm also doing something really fun in my Kelly Dunlap Lifestyle and Nutrition group. And this is a water and push-up challenge. And the reason why I'm doing this is to help you to just get started, and I'm being consistent with something. It's a 30-day challenge, and it also, these are things that I consider keystones. And if you've heard me talk before about keystones, a keystone is something that if you implement it, it affects many, many things. So for example, sleep is a keystone. You sleep good, your body fat will reduce, your attitude is better, you will have more energy. Do you see how one thing affects several? So that's a keystone. So in my mind, I wanted to pick two things that were keystones that would help. So water, huge. Water helps with so many things, and so that's an obvious one. It helps your skin. It helps you stay fuller longer. It helps you to feel better, have more energy. I mean, I could go on and on and on. So the challenge is to drink half of your body weight in ounces every single day. And then there's the push-up challenge. Now, I don't want anybody saying, oh no, you had me at water, but forget it now, you got push-ups. The reason why I chose push-ups, you wanna know why? Because you won't do them on your own, okay? And it's a challenging thing, and you don't have to do them on your toes. I don't care if you sit up here in a chair and you have to do this because you might have issues with your hips or your knees or, whatever. And maybe you don't have the strength. I don't care. Maybe stand up and do them against the wall. 50 push-ups a day. You do not have to do them all back to back. I did 30 today so far with the curbs, and I did it in like 3 different rounds. Yes, sweetheart, I'm right here. So I have 20 more to go. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy, okay? All you have to do is go into my group. I'll put the link down here. I probably should have copied and pasted it while I was, before I became live, but that's okay. I'll put it in here. And then later today, I will be uploading a couple of files so that you can download them and print them, and then you can send a private message to me every night. Every night. It's an honor system. You do not have to send me videos of you actually doing it, okay? And then whoever has been consistent for the 30 days will be put into a drawing for 2 free coaching sessions with me, okay? So, why did I pick push-ups besides it being something that you probably wouldn't do on your own? Because it affects many things. So I'm watching her because she's over by the stroller. It affects your shoulders, your chest, your abs, and plus, it's something that when you do accomplish this, when you do accomplish it and realize like you can do this, it's going to give you that feeling of, I did that. If I can do that, if I can do 50 push-ups a day, I can do anything. And I know it will help to ignite something within you. It will give you some hope. It'll also help your shoulders look really kick-ass. And like I said, you get the benefits of your abs and all those other little muscles. And, it'll just lead into other great things. So those are the 2 things that I chose. And I hope that you decide to join us. It starts today. Even though you don't have your papers yet, just put it down on a notebook or what have you. If you can't print it out, no big deal. Use a sheet of paper, and then just send it to me. Whatever, okay? Doesn't have to be fancy over here. We just want action and implementation, okay? So, again, thank you for tuning in. I hope that resonated with you. Please comment. Let me know what your favorite thing was. Let me know what really spoke to you. Or you can also private message me. I'm totally cool with that as well. I like your feedback because then I know exactly what I need to help you with, and I need what needs to be shared, okay? All right, so I think that's it. So I talked about the carb quiz, kellydcarbquiz.com, kellydscholarship.com. Now through the 31st, I will announce the winner the first week in August. Also, the push-up and water challenge going on in my Kelly Dunlap Lifestyle Nutrition group. If you're not in there, you want to be in there. And I think that's it. Okay? So we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.